last season, Arsenal beat Chelsea in both Premier League matches. Ryan, your thoughts? You think something like that could happen again?
Arsenal have a very good record against this Chelsea team. Last year, Arsenal beat Chelsea. A lot of people didn't expect that. But I strongly believe Arsenal and Mikel Arteta is like, they're not going nowhere. No improvement with the Arsenal team. I know it's one game, but it has been proven in the preseason that Arteta is not the man. He's just a phone backup coach for now. He probably get better when him leave Arsenal like Brendan Rodgers at a very good club at Liverpool. He failed and then he go to Celtics and learn him trade and come back in the Premier League better off. I don't think Arteta is the man. And I think this Chelsea team, they're looking frightening, bro. Roman Lukaku, he touch is better. He's a better footballer. 2 years ago, he's not the same Roman Lukaku. He's a different Roman Lukaku, scoring a lot of goal in Europe, in Belgium, for the Belgium national team. He's a complete striker. He's a beast. And this is a perfect fit for Chelsea. When I say perfect, that's going to bring the best out of Timo Werner, Hakim Ziyech, Christian Pulisic, all of these young attacking players.
Havertz,
Mount. He's a player that can hold up the ball and bring all of these flair players in the game. He's going to make Chelsea be title contender. Whether we like it or not, he's that missing link for Chelsea. And Timo Werner playing outside and coming running off Lukaku, that's going to be very dangerous. And Chelsea, if they can just keep it tight at the back a little bit, I know they're going to miss Mendy because of Senegal in the African Cup of Nations or the World Cup qualifier, something like so.
No, it has
January.
to be African
Cup of Nations in the January. So that's going to be another problem for Chelsea. They need to get a proper back, a proper number two. Chapo is not the man. I think Chelsea.
But what about what Kepa did in the Super Cup, man? Is still no belief in Kepa?
No, I think when Kepa play away against the Premier League team, he's just nervous. He's just not that guy for Chelsea.
So, as you see, Arsenal, Chelsea head-to-head is very close. Arsenal 22 wins, Chelsea 19. Arsenal do well at home. Chelsea do well at home. Arsenal, so this one is a tricky one to predict in terms of the record. But if you go from what's happening right now in this day and age, Ryan, recent meetings, Arsenal has had the better Chelsea. Chelsea with only 3 wins in their last 10 against Arsenal, which is very, very impressive. And didn't Arsenal win the FA Cup against Chelsea a few when they won the FA Cup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like Arsenal, well, wait, let me see. Chelsea, Chelsea did win the FA Cup final back in 2019 against Arsenal. Arsenal won it in 2020 against Chelsea. So it's a difficult one if you want to look at that. But judging from the way Arsenal are right now in terms of how they started the season, they still, like the scampering to bring in players. They just signed Ben White. They signed Lokonga. They signed Martin Odegaard. They signed Aaron Ramsdale. Could these be some panic signings? If you really get what I'm trying to say. Like Ramsdale, he was good for Sheffield. He was good for Bournemouth. But then at Sheffield, he wasn't that good. He was peppered. And I think Bernd Leno, he is not good enough. He is not good enough. The mistakes he makes, too simple. Way too simple. And they're bringing in some competition. Let's see how that one goes. Ben White, I think, is quality. Gabriel is injured. I don't think Murray and guys like Holding and Callum Chambers are good enough. So let's see how that one works out. They have some injury issues with Aubameyang and Partey, Lacazette. They're trying to get some players out the team. They have Bellerin trying to get out the team. Maitland-Niles maybe. So Arsenal, I think they're in a bit of a mess right now. They're a bit of a mess right now. And to be honest, I don't know why they went in for Aaron Ramsdale, to be honest. I really don't know. Because as Triller is saying, Ramsdale is very suspect. You see what I'm saying? I really, really don't know. And A-Bob is saying sometimes panic signings do work out. I get that. But these signings are not looking like they're looking light to me. Even though Odegaard is a talent, I don't think he took Arsenal to the next level when he was there on loan. You see what I'm saying? So to go back in and fight so hard to bring in Odegaard, I know he's still young. Maybe that money could have spent on a player that would have had immediate impact on your team. You see what I'm saying? But I think they were linked with Maddison, but Maddison might be a little too expensive. You know what I'm saying? So I am not impressed with these signings at all. Let's see how they work out for Arsenal. The Lukanga guy looked like a decent player. But Arsenal, if they're not able to have some more experience in this squad, in this 11 versus Chelsea, they're going to get picked off like ripe fruit, man. And in terms of Chelsea, Ryan, we know Champions League winner. Champions League winner. They won the European Super Cup as well. They smashed up Crystal Palace. Another London derby here. They're on the road against Arsenal. And Ryan, to be honest, I don't see no other result but a Chelsea win. They brought in Lukaku. They're making these signings. I really like the look of Trevor Chalobah. Let me put that out there. Trevor Chalobah. Jesus Lord. Jesus Lord. They don't need no Kunde. They need to hold their money. Chelsea need to save their money, put back some of the money in the bank or something, or invest it in some other way. But I'm telling you, Trevor Chalobah deserves a run in this Chelsea team, whether he's going to be playing in the Cups, the Champions League, sporadically in the Premier League. But what he has proven to us is that he can challenge for a place in the squad. It's left to be seen when he comes up against the better teams, but he was good. He even bagged the goal as a centre-back. And when you think about Mount, Ziyech, Werner, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech currently injured. This Chelsea team, N'Golo Kante didn't even play the first game, Ryan. Yeah. This Chelsea team, Kovacic, this team is, woo! I'm telling you, definitely tighter contenders this season. And I think they're gonna absolutely destroy Arsenal. I'm gonna go for Arsenal to get a goal, but Chelsea 3, Arsenal 1. That's my prediction. 3-1.
At this moment, Arsenal are going to fall down the pack. They're going to send the goalkeeper to Aston Villa. I think that's a big mistake by Arteta. I think he should give the keeper a chance. He win a FA Cup for you, and to see the player after that interview crying and been at Arsenal, go on loan, and him coming in and even that, proving himself. He's a better angling cross, come inside the box. He's a better player with the ball at his feet. He's a better shot blocker. He's better than Leno in hallway. And I don't know what Arteta. I tell you, bro, I'm a man that cherish loyalty. When you see a player crying like that and moving like that, that's a player who really want to play for you. That's what a manager should look in a player. You should sell the goalkeeper and then bring in Odegaard. It's not this. It's just the same Arsenal. What's the difference?
Exactly.
What's the difference in this Arsenal team? Be a panic buy. They buy in Ramsdale. That he's a suspect, bro. 2 relegation back. This guy just fight. I'm not saying him cannot be good. When you look at this Arsenal team, bro, Arteta, who he make better? He make Aubameyang get worse. He make Lacazette get worse. Smith Rowe, he's responsible for Smith Rowe. He's not responsible for Saka. What Arteta has done for Arsenal Football Club so far for this man to still in the job. What he has is still in the job. This guy is an idiot. And I love it. I love it, bro. I love to banter Arsenal.
Ryan, well, they're backing him financially. They're really backing him financially. And let's see what happens. Let us see what happens come January. Let's see where they're at. Remember, guys, we have the African Cup of Nations to factor in. So teams with a lot of African players are going to really struggle in January, from January to February. And we also have to factor that in. It's something we'll talk about more going forward. So, Ryan, tell me your prediction, though, before we move on. We don't want to spend too long on this.
I'm predicting it's going to be a very close. This is a derby. And then the next thing to before I get into my prediction, Arsenal struggling to sell ticket for the game. What that tell you? Big, massive game, and not London derby.
No, this is not just a London derby.
The London derby,
Yeah.
and they're struggling to sell ticket. No matter where, Arsenal in the table are Chelsea in this. This is a big game for Arsenal, and they're struggling to sell ticket. That tell you a lot about Arsenal, the direction they're going.
And talk about direction. Look at this great point here. Ramsdale relegated for 2 seasons in a row. And this is the goalkeeper that you go in for to think it's gonna make a difference. It is just weird to me. To me, it's just some weird signings. You look at the signings they have made. Pepe, 70 million. Partey, 50 million. What have they really done in terms of improving Arsenal? Aubameyang, improved contract, bigger wages. He got worse. You see what I'm saying? Selling Joe Willock to Newcastle when Joe Willock was playing top footballer, world class at the back end of the season.
Which Arsenal player get 8 goals and you sell a man like
Exactly. 8 goals in a row too.
The decision we are making at Arsenal Football Club. I tell people this all the time. You know. Arsenal and Liverpool, they have the sale model. What Liverpool have over them, a better manager, the structure running better at Liverpool, and Liverpool do not make their player run down contract. They sell player and they get money to put back in the team. That's what keeping Arsenal going to make the same mistake because they do not have a good technical director and they do not have a proper coach, and that's going to be Arsenal downfall. They're going to take their time falling down, and I'm predicting Chelsea 3-1.
3-1 to Chelsea, just like me. 3-1. Thank you very much. Appreciate your analysis. You are on point. I know there's some things that we could have talked about, but we cannot touch on every single thing. Just let's just say Chelsea are looking serious Premier League contenders, while Arsenal are looking like they're gonna struggle to even make top 10. So let me see what you guys are saying in the chat, and then we're gonna.
Why give Shaka a new contract?
Exactly. I don't listen, man.